so hot, I shock, rock the block. I knock the top notch, no stopping the hip hop. And if I flow, I'm taking over the show and I'm making you want.
Nothing better than the NBA on ESPN. I'm Stuart Scott. Come on, y'all, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Steph is going to show us what real quicks are out there. My man is so fast, the rest of the team has to run twice as quick to keep up with him. He's so fast, he's invisible. He's so fast, he makes Sonic the Hedgehog look slow. I think you see where I'm going, huh? My man is fast. Pacers, Knicks, live in full effect.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. We're here at the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in New York City. The New York Knicks will square off against the visiting Pacers here on the NBA on ESPN. Good evening, everyone. Here with Bill Walton and Michelle Tafoya. I'm Bob Fitzgerald. Bill, as we take a look at both teams, what do you think will be the keys to victory?
Fitz, you have to be pretty good just to get on the floor in this league, but these guys are really something special. Stephon Marbury is a supremely talented player with unreal speed and quickness. He possesses an extra gear that allows him to make simply amazing plays. And on the other side is another guy who can certainly take over this game. Jermaine O'Neal is one of the most dominant power forwards in the entire league. This guy is a real defensive powerhouse, whether he's man-on-man or bringing weak side help. As a player, those are the guys you absolutely love to have on your team.
Thanks, Bill. And without further ado, it looks like they're getting set up for the tip-off. The Pacers take the tip-off, and they'll set up the offense. Now let's go down to Michelle Tafoya, who has an update for us. Michelle?
Thanks, Fitz. I spoke with the Knicks head coach before warm-ups and asked him about his game plan. He said, quote, "We're hoping to let our offense loose and just make plays. If there's a team that can do it, it's these guys." Back to you.
Thank you, Michelle. To Thomas. The bounce pass to Muhammad. Thomas. Foster crashes the defensive glass and collects the rock. Pass to Artest. The pass to Jackson. Thomas cuts off the pass. The break is on. Shoots it. O'Neal gets the inside rebound.
Tim Thomas tried his best down there, but the D got in the mix and he couldn't get anything to fall. Close, but no prize here.
Pass to O'Neal. Shoots, right block. It's ripped down for a defensive rebound by Thomas. Passes to Thomas. 7 on the shot clock. Tries the spin move from 20 feet out. Off target. Bounces it to Jackson. Elevates for the alley-oop. Nails it. To Thomas. Skips it to Marbury. Takes a step back. Steps back and fires. It's in. Swings it to Jackson. Dumps it inside. Glides in. Yes!
He was alone that time on the inside, Fitz. All he had to do was gather himself and make sure he didn't miss the gimme layup.
The Knicks advance it, but we have a 2-point game. Pass to Houston. From the wing, sinks it.
Nazi Muhammad made that one, but they need to get better looks than that. He was lucky to make it.
They bring it up court, coming up on the 5-minute mark here in the first. Passes to Artest. The pass to O'Neal. With the hook shot. Ripped down from the stratosphere by Muhammad. top of the key.
We can get
Foster
something better.
hauls in his
Patience.
third rebound.
Patience. That's how to clean the glass, D. Nice job.
The skip pass to Jackson. To O'Neal. With the crossover. With the runner. On the money.
As we watch this replay, you realize that every player wants those highlight reel plays, but it's a team game in the end, and every contribution counts. That's what makes basketball the best sport in the entire world.
The Knicks work it up court, and they're down by 2. Swings it to Thomas. From the left block, finishes with a soft touch.
Sometimes you just have to force things to create your own offense. He did a nice job of going inside to make something out of nothing.
The inbound to Tinsley. They bring it up court, coming up on the 4-minute mark here in the first. Pass to O'Neal. The pass to Artest. Shoots from the corner. Nice rebound by the 7-year vet out of Kentucky.
Ron Artest needs a little more space to hit that jumper reliably. Obviously, the defender had other plans.
Bounce pass to Houston. Passes to Houston. Dishes it down low. Shoots from the post. Hits nothing but net. Pacers advance it and they trail 8-6. Skips it to Jackson. Swings it to Artest. To O'Neal. Backs him down. Five in the shot clock. The tray. Money.
Jamal Tinsley.
Passes to the right wing. Pass to Houston. The pass to Muhammad. Dumps it to the middle. Lets loose for 3. Clanks it off the front of the rim.
Stephon Marbury chose an awfully difficult shot there. I can see it if he had to beat the clock or something, but in that situation, they should have tried for something a lot better.
They bring it up court. 2:28 left in the first quarter. Bounce pass to Houston. Passes to Thomas. Launches beyond the arc.
Don't rush it.
O'Neal
It's always
reels it
there.
in.
The three's always there.
Pacers
Don't
work it
rush
up court, and they're up by 3.
I got him.
Pass to Jackson. Spins. Jackson. 3 rebounds now by Muhammad.
It looks like he bit off a little bit more than he could chew with that spin. It's hard to switch gears smoothly from a 360 into a shot.
The layup was blown by Marbury. To Tinsley. Bounce pass to Artest. Swings it to Foster. Shoots. Good.
He made the quick move that time and got just the shot he wanted. That's hard to stop.
The Knicks bring it up court, and they'll try to end the run. The pass to Houston. Inbound pass. The Pacers advance it. They're shooting 54% from the floor. Pass to Jackson. Eight feet out. It falls short.
Runner Test is tough to stop once he gets the ball inside, but they played solid defense and forced that miss.
Passes to Marbury. To Houston. From deep. Rebounded by Artest. Here's the break. The finisher cans the shot.
When you run,
Talk about earning a replay. This is definitely worth seeing again.
The Knicks advance it, and we have a 5-point game. Marbury hits the jumper.
Back and forth, up and down, back and forth. They just keep trading the lead. What a game.
They bring it up court. 30 seconds left in the first. 7-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The pass to Jackson. With the crossover, releases, connects from 13 feet out. Pass to Thomas. The skip pass to Marbury. Gives the up fake. Dishes it to the middle. Sails in. Count it. Foster inbounds to Tinsley. We're at the end of one and it's close. The score 17-14. Thomas inbounds to start the second quarter. To Thomas. Passes to Houston. Crosses it over. From the stripe. Snatched down inside by O'Neal. It's 2-on-1. The finisher flips it in for two.
That's called working for the highlight reel. And here comes his reward, Fitz.
They bring it up court. About 7.5 minutes left here in the second. Hands it off to Thomas. Tries to back him in. Pass to Houston. Takes the turnaround J. Puts too much on it.
Allen Houston couldn't have asked for a much better look. It's pretty frustrating when those won't fall.
Passes to Jackson. From 11 feet away. 10-point dime by the four-year man out of Iowa State. Marbury works it up court. He's shooting 33% from the floor. Marbury misses the jumper. The Pacers work it up court and they're leading 21-14. Dunks it.
Jackson.
Now that was definitely a power move there. He took it in and jammed it down with some real force.
The Knicks advance it. They're shooting 38% from the floor. To Thomas. Pass to Muhammad. The leaner inside. Hits the left rim and out.
That's not the kind of shot you want to work for on offense. There had to be something better than that.
The pass to Tinsley. Puts it up. Misses the low percentage shot.
Get those offense boxed out.
Pass to Thomas. Skip pass to Marbury. Gives the up fake from about 19 feet. Hits right rim and doesn't fall. Tinsley heads up court and he's got 9 points. To Jackson. Skips it to Artest. Passes to O'Neal. The leaner. It falls.
That's an outstanding play, Fitz, especially considering the fact that he had to lean into it and still kept his eyes locked on that rim.
The Knicks bring it up court and they're trailing by 11. The pass to Thomas. Pass to Houston. To Marbury. Passes to Muhammad. 7 on the shot clock. To end the drought. It's good.
The name of the game is finishing off the play, Fitz. That wasn't an easy layup by any stretch of the imagination, and he had to earn what he got that time. Nice job of going to the rack and laying it in there.
The pass to Artest. Backs in. Pass to Tinsley. To Artest. Bounces it to Foster. Skip pass to Jackson. Pump fakes. Missed by Jackson.
Steven Jackson has a mediocre mid-range shot, but the defensive pressure was definitely above average.
The bucket was set up with a dish by Marbury.
They're playing them tight all over the court. Now they're playing full court man-to-man defense.
From downtown, O'Neal goes way up to get that rebound. Drops in the pretty layup. The Knicks work it up court and they're behind 27-18. Pass to Thomas. The bounce pass to Marbury. Gives the up fake. Marbury can't hit the jumper after freeing himself up with the pump fake.
Have been having a tough time on offense here in the second quarter.
Swings it to Artest. Pass to O'Neal. The drop step. With the drop step, gets the bucket.
He drove that one right into the teeth of the defense, Fitz. I don't care how that one looked. That was not an easy layup.
Marbury advances it. He's shooting 22% from the floor. Pass to Thomas. Passes to Houston. Tries the spin move. To Thomas. 5 on the shot clock. Dishes down low. Shoots with the clock winding down. Puts up an air ball.
That leaner's a tricky shot to knock down, Fitz. It wasn't there for him that time.
The pass to Artest. The dish to O'Neal.
Great
Shoots from the post.
Now let's score.
O'Neal yanks it down
Get on the
inside.
defensive glass.
Still can't get it to fall. The Knicks bring it up court and they trail by 11. The finisher, Artest, cleans the defensive boards. Passes to the baseline. Fires. Drops.
Impressive play, Fitz. This one's worthy of a second look.
They bring it up court. 2:30 left in the half. Pass to Thomas. With the crossover. 5 on the shot clock. To stop the drought, Foster plucks the ball down from the rafters for that rebound. To Artest. Bounce pass to Foster. Feeds it inside. 8 feet out. Muhammad yanks down the rock inside.
Well, he missed, and it should come as no surprise to any of us. That was an extremely difficult shot, and honestly, they could have gotten a lot better look than that.
Pass far side. Crosses it over. Goes up. The defensive board grabbed by Foster. The pass to Jackson. Passes to Artest. Pass to Tinsley. Picked off by Thomas. Thomas. Ripped down by Thomas. Gets the lay-in.
When you're getting close like that, you have to be able to seal the deal no matter how much traffic you're in, Fitz. That was a nice play.
The Pacers bring it up court, and they should slow it down and use some clock here. Swings it to Jackson. To Tinsley. Looks to break his man down. Let's fly from the wing. Missed.
Jamal Tinsley used that crossover to perfection as we know he can, but the shot still wouldn't fall for him.
The skip pass to Marbury. Releases. Cuts the score to single digits. The Pacers work it up court and they're in front by 9. Skips it to Jackson. Dumps it to O'Neal. Tries to back him in. Shoots from the post. Blocked out of the sky by Muhammad. The fast break. The pass to Houston. Pulls up. Automatic. The Inbound pass to Tinsley.
They're playing them tight all over the court. Now they're playing full court man-to-man defense.
Skip pass to Foster. Backs him down. The tough shot. Thomas hauls in his third rebound. We've reached halftime with the score, 31-24. With the action on hold for a bit, let's take a look at the ESPN game track with Bill Walton and see what's cooking. What does the big redhead have in store? Bill, it's all yours.
Jermaine O'Neal has been firing on all cylinders, and he's been the spark plug for their offense in the first half. He's been aggressive and has helped to put them out in front as we head to the third quarter. Allen Houston has been giving his all on the other side of the ball, but they're still trailing by more than a little. He and his teammates are definitely going to have to kick it into a higher gear in the second half if they're going to come back and win this thing.
Thanks, Bill. Both teams have taken the floor. It's time for the second half. Thomas throws it in to start the third. Let's send it down to our sideline reporter, Michelle Tafoya. Michelle, what do you got?
Thanks, Fitz. During halftime, I had a moment to talk with the head coach of the Pacers. He said that while they've done enough to gain the lead, he still sees room for improvement. He wants his team to stay focused and, quote, not lose sight of the goal at hand. We'll see if they meet his expectations in the second half. Bob, let's send it back to you.
Thanks, Michelle. Marbury scores his 8th point of the game. Passes to Artest. With the crossover. Steps back and shoots. Buries it.
Watching this one again, I'm even more impressed, Fitz. You have to capitalize on every scoring opportunity, just like he does here.
The Knicks working up court, and they've connected on their last 4 shots from the paint. Pass to Thomas. Bounces it to Houston. Crosses it over. Top of the key. 12 points by the marksman out of Tennessee.
The defender didn't know whether he was coming or going after that crossover.
They bring it up court. Passes to Jackson. The pass to Bender. Isolates. Attacks the basket. Clanks it off the front of the rim. The feed to Baker. To Marbury. Takes the 3. Nails it.
That was an excellent play. It's a terrific job of getting himself into perfect scoring position.
The Pacers advance it. We have a 2-point game. Feeds it to Jackson. Marbury picks off the pass. Tries the spin move. An emphatic rejection by Johnson. Jackson picked him clean. The skip pass to Thomas. Here comes the double team. Houston. Nice dish by Thomas.
Allen Houston is lethal with that mid-range shot. Even great defense doesn't cut it against him sometimes.
The Pacers bring it up court, and they'll try to stop the run. Swings it to Jackson. Pass to Johnson. Crosses it over. From the left block. Baker grabs the rebound, but that's only his 2nd so far. Passes to Thomas. To Baker. Thomas hauled down his third rebound so far. The 6-footer was blown by Thomas. Pass cross court. Return to sender. Pass to Jackson. Off-balance shot. Marbury pulls it in. The pass to Thomas. To Houston. Tries to post him up from just inside the arc. Yanked down off the offensive boards by Marbury. Swatted away by O'Neal. Lays it right in.
The name of the game is finishing off the play, Fitz. That wasn't an easy layup by any stretch of the imagination, and he had to earn what he got that time. Nice job of going to the rack and laying it in there.
The Pacers advance it. They're shooting 45% from the floor. Backs down. Skips it to Jackson. 7 on the shot clock. Nothing but net by O'Neal.
Jermaine O'Neal is a guy that you can just see. With every year that goes by, that he gets better and better and better. He's starting to really come into his prime right now as an NBA player. And at 6'11", 245 pounds, he's got the size and agility to really dominate the game inside.
The triple was off the mark by Houston. Pass it to Jackson. Feeds it inside. The close-range leaner. That's rebound number 4 by Thomas. Marbury brings it up court, and with a bucket here, can get his 10th point of the game. Swings it to Thomas. Dumps it down low. Pump fakes. Unloads. He can't cash in the 10-foot jumper.
Tough miss there. It was a good look, yes, but they just couldn't capitalize.
The Pacers working up court, and we have a tie ball game. Pass to Jackson. 7 on the shot clock. O'Neal doesn't get enough under it. Marbury works it up court, and he's got 4 assists. To Thomas. Feeds it to the middle. Sent away by O'Neal, and that's his 5th block of the contest.
I love his defensive awareness there. He left his own man to come over and make that block.
Jackson was hacked and will go to the line for a couple. Thomas will head to the bench. O'Neal will leave the floor. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. The Knicks bring it up court, and they're in a 9-4 run. To Crawford. Shoots with the clock winding down. Sweet rebound by the 6-year veteran out of St. John's.
The defense did a very good job of staying right up on him, and his middling mid-range game just wasn't up to the task.
The pass to Johnson with the crossover. Releases from 15. Snatched by Sweetney. Passes to Williams. Pass to Crawford for 3. On the money.
Good looking play here, Fitz. I like how he scored on this one.
Pollard inbounds to Johnson. They bring it up court. 1:18 left in the 3rd quarter. Dishes to Jackson. Get that out of here. It's 1-on-1. Swings it to Williams. Bounce pass to Marbury. Takes the shot. Rip score!
Stephon Marbury is pretty confident with his mid-range jumper. He got a little breathing room and took full advantage.
The Pacers bring it up court, and they're trailing 40-37. The pass to Jackson. The handoff to Jackson. 7 on the shot clock.
Steve Jackson.
We got to take a look at this one again, Fitz. It's all about making plays like he just did.
The Knicks advance it to shooting 28% from three-point range. 7-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Skip pass to Sweetney. To Marbury. Marbury beats the shot clock but doesn't get the shot to fall. Got it up. Can't connect. We've just finished the third and it's still anybody's ball game. The score 40-39. Artest inbounds it to start the final quarter. The pass to Miller. Puts up the tray. All down inside by Baker.
Credit the D for stopping that three. They didn't give him any room at all to operate, and he couldn't sink it.
Tries to back down. Rejected by Johnson. Here's the break. The finisher lays it right in.
He drove that one right into the teeth of the defense, Fitz. I don't care how that one looked. That was not an easy layup.
They bring it up court, coming up on the 7-minute mark here in the fourth. Takes the turnaround Jay. Cranks it off back iron. The Pacers bring it up court and they lead 41-40. Passes to Artest. 13 feet out.
Nice pressure.
That's rebound number 4 by Pollard. No good with the hook shot.
He tried his best, but his best wasn't good enough. And he was so well defended, the shot just no good.
Bounce pass to Baker. Johnson reeled in the defensive board. Bounces it to Miller. Backs down. With the hook shot. Crawford snatches the defensive rebound. Pass to Marbury. Passes cross court. Passes to Williams. Passes to the baseline. Shoots with the clock winding down. Too much mustard on that one.
The defender had him hearing footsteps, and he couldn't maintain concentration on the shot. Nice D there.
Takes a three. It takes a bad bounce and goes out of bounds. O'Neal comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Marbury heads up court. He's got 10 points. Pass to Williams. To Muhammad. Dumps it down low. Pump fakes. Lets it go from the left block. Buries it.
I like to play in real time, Fitz, but I like it even better in replay. I love seeing all the hard work that goes into getting a bucket.
Pacers advance it, and they're behind by 1. Swings it to Miller. Gives the up fake. Lets it go from the wing. Great feed by the 8-year vet out of Charleston Southern.
You really have to put constant defensive pressure on him, Fitz. If you don't, you'll get torched.
Marbury brings it up court. He's shooting 29% from the floor. Passes to Marbury. Shoots the three. Pollard snatches the ball down from way above the rim. Pass to Miller. Beyond the arc. Automatic.
Reggie Miller.
The fans at home need to see this one again. You can really appreciate the finer details of the game when you get to see exactly how he got the score.
The Knicks work it up court. They're shooting 35% from the floor. The tough shot. O'Neal snatches the inside rebound.
Nice job.
Are scrounging for points here in the fourth quarter.
To Artest. Passes to the baseline. Pass to Miller with the shot. Missed it from the wing. Skips it to Crawford. 7 on the shot clock. Goes baseline. Doesn't get anything. The Pacers advance it, and they're leading by 4. Dishes it inside. Takes it in. Finishes with a soft touch. Inbound pass to Marbury. The pass to Sweetney. The bounce pass to Marbury. Johnson hauled down his 3rd rebound so far. Dumps it to the middle. Miller. Money!
Reggie Miller.
Sometimes you just have to force things to create your own offense. He did a nice job of going inside to make something out of nothing.
They bring it up court. 2:49 left in the game. To stop the run, Muhammad grabs the rock off the offensive glass. The Knicks turn this one over out of bounds. The Pacers bring it up court, and we have an 8-point game. Passes to Artest. Dishes to the middle. Shoots. Graceful finish.
Jackson.
Sometimes you just have to force things to create your own offense. He did a nice job of going inside to make something out of nothing.
Marbury heads up court, and he can pick up assist number 5 to strip down the floor. To Thomas. From 11 feet away. The defensive rebound by Foster. Pass to Artest. O'Neal. No good, but they still have a double-digit lead.
They can't believe that one didn't go in. He'll rarely miss those, but you got to miss some of them.
Passes to Houston. Dishes it inside. To the bucket. Good!
The name of the game is finishing off the play, Fitz. That wasn't an easy layup by any stretch of the imagination, and he had to earn what he got that time. Nice job of going to the rack and laying it in there.
The Pacers bring it up court, and they're up 52-44. Skip pass to Artest. Spins. The skip pass to Foster. Shoots with the clock winding down. Snatched down from way up high by Thomas. Swings it to Thomas. Bounce pass to Houston. Jams it home.
That's how you rise up and throw it down. You can't get more high percentage than that.
Marbury works it up court, and he's got 4 assists. The pass to Thomas. Pass to Houston for 3. 20 points by the shooting guard out of Tennessee.
Defenses must just get a knot in their stomachs when he launches it from out there. That shot's almost automatic.
The Pacers bring it up court, and they're on a 13-5 run. He gets it to fall. He gets them both. The inbound to Marbury. The Knicks work it up court, and they're down 56-47. The pass to Thomas. Launches beyond the arc. Automatic. He can't sink the free throw. He sinks the second. The Knicks work it up court, and they've hit their last 2 shots from three-point range. To Thomas. Shoots. Yes!
The nice thing about a replay is getting to see exactly how the play developed for the score.
The Pacers bring it up court, and they're looking to put the nail in the coffin here. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. The Knicks advance it, but I think this game's pretty much a done deal. Bounces it to Houston. Launches it. Missed! And they're still behind by 7.
That's all any coach wants against a coach. Don't give him easy looks and always keep that hand in his face.
The rim-rattling dunk was ripped in by Jackson. Passes to the left side. Stolen by Foster. With the runner. It falls.
Jackson.
There's the final buzzer, and that's the end of the game. The Pacers beat the Knicks 63-52. Both teams gave it their all, Bill.
Well, there's no question, Bob. The Pacers won this game in part because of their great shot selection. They shot a much higher percentage, and that was the difference.
Thank you, Mr. Walton. It's now time to see the player of the game. O'Neal played great. He finishes with 14 points, 3 assists, 6 blocks, and he's our ESPN player of the game. And that about wraps it up. For Bill Walton, Michelle Tafoya, I'm Bob Fitzgerald. Thanks for watching the NBA on ESPN.